Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Thursday, June 16, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Boston Celtics vs Golden State Warriors. Our team pick is Boston -4. And here is why. Steph Curry wasn't his usual self when coming off the biggest performance of his career. It doesn't get any bigger than waltzing right into the TD Garden, dropping 43 points in an NBA Finals game against a historically great defense and leaving thousands of Celtics fans in silence. It was sensational. But the baby-faced assassin came crashing back down to earth hard in Game 5, where he scored only 16 points and went 0 of 9 from three-pointer. Yet, despite one of his worst performances in a playoff game, the guys around Curry stepped up when the moment called for it. Klay Thompson hit big shots, Draymond Green was the Swiss Army knife, Andrew Wiggins played like a superstar, and Jordan Poole knocked down one of the most ridiculous three-point shots you'll ever see on the finals stage. I picked the Warriors to cover as favorites in Game 5, but honestly, if I never watched that game and just read the post-game stats, I wouldn't have believed they actually won. The three-point kitchen got shut down for Chef Curry, and Boston went +8 on the boards. That game was ripe for the taking for the Celtics, but they couldn't overcome a coming-of-age performance from Andrew Wiggins. First and foremost, the Celtics have to stop turning the ball over. They're doing themselves no favors by being clumsy with the ball and feeding the Warriors extra possessions. The team also needs their 2 stars, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, to step up on Thursday. Tatum might have led the Celtics in points, but he also shot 2 of 6 from the free throw line and turned the ball over 4 times. This initially seemed like a series destined for 7 games, but the body language and performance overall from the Celtics in Game 5 was concerning. They just looked like a team that seemed flat out deflated. Frustrations are even boiling over for coach Ime Udoka, who drew a technical foul on Monday. Steph Curry isn't going to go 0 for 9 from three-pointer on Thursday night. The Warriors will also be playing with a little pep in their step, knowing they're 1 game away from becoming NBA champions. Jason Tatum was aggressive and played with a sense of urgency on Monday, but it simply wasn't enough against a Warriors team that doesn't get enough credit for how great they are defensively. Curry might end up with Finals MVP, but Andrew Wiggins has been the biggest X factor of this series. His ability to frustrate Tatum on the defensive end of the floor while consistently contributing offensively is a big reason why the Warriors are even in this position in the first place. The biggest difference between this Warriors team and the defending champion Milwaukee Bucks is the fact that the Warriors are better defensively and they have more scorers on the floor. I'm taking Golden State to close out the season with another championship on a night where Klay Thompson breaks out. Give me the points in Game 6 Klay. Our total pick is under 210.5 points, and here is why. The Golden State Warriors are now just 1 win away from another NBA championship after outlasting the Celtics in a pivotal 104-94 home win in Game 5 on Monday. Andrew Wiggins led the team with 26 points and 13 rebounds. Klay Thompson drained 5 three-pointers to finish with 21 points. Stephen Curry added 16 points with 8 assists, while Gary Payton chipped in with 15 points off the bench. As a team, the Warriors shot 46% from the field and 9 of 40 from the three-point line, but this win was more about their effort on the defensive end as they held the Celtics to just 16 points in the first quarter to take the early double-digit lead before they held the Celtics to just 20 points in the fourth quarter to pull away and win comfortably in the end. Curry had a rough shoot night as he shot 0 of 9 from the three-point line and Otto Porter Jr. scored just 2 points, but Wiggins carried the offense for most of the contest, while Thompson heated up late to make up for Curry's quiet night. The Boston Celtics are now aiming to force a dramatic Game 7 after coming up short against the Warriors on Monday. Jason Tatum led the team with 27 points, 10 rebounds and 4 assists on 10 of 20 shooting. Marcus Smart added 20 points, while Jaylen Brown chipped in with 18 points, 9 rebounds and 4 assists. As a team, the Celtics shot just 41% from the field and 11 of 32 from the three-point line as they got off to another slow start and managed just 16 points in the first quarter to fall behind by 12 points going into halftime before they exploded for 35 points in the third quarter to take the lead. However, they went ice cold again in the fourth quarter, where they managed just 20 points to allow the Warriors off the hook in the end. Brown shot just 5 of 18 from the field and 0 of 5 from the three-point line, and no bench player scored more than 3 points. Not to be outdone, Brown turned the ball over 5 times and shot a pitiful 27.8% from the floor. That isn't going to cut it on this stage against an elite defensive team. Al Horford and others did a much better job of peeling off screens and getting a hand in Curry's face to limit the open looks he had at the basket. That effort needs to continue into Game 6. If Curry getting the brunt of the attention means Wiggins or someone else beats the Celtics, that's a risk they should gladly be willing to take. The Warriors were able to get the job done at home in Game 5 to take the lead in the series, and they were able to do it with Curry and Wiggins shooting a combined 0 of 15 from the three-point line. The Celtics will be so disappointed that they weren't able to steal Game 5 as they seemed to have all the momentum going into the fourth quarter, but they shot themselves in the foot with 18 turnovers, which was the difference in a close contest. The Celtics have had plenty of time to mull over their missed opportunities, and you just know the home crowd will have them primed to go, but the Warriors really flexed their depth as they were able to get the win despite Curry having a poor shooting night. It's tempting to take the Warriors to seal the deal on the road, but I think the Celtics get off to a better start and force a Game 7 here. Boston's bread and butter has been their smothering defense, which ranks first in points allowed, opposing field goal percentage, and opposing three-point shooting. They've had their work cut out for them in this series, facing a pair of all-time great shooters in Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. Boston's defense held up in Game 5, allowing just 46.5% from the field, including limiting the Warriors to just 22% from beyond the arc. The Celtics also won the battle on the boards by a 47-39 margin. If they can replicate these numbers again in Game 6, they should like their chances provided the offense plays marginally better. This iteration of Golden State is very well balanced. While they lack some of the offensive explosiveness of past championship teams, they are still incredibly dangerous from long range, averaging better than 36.5% from deep on the season. They excel on the defensive end, ranking inside the top 3 in points allowed, opposing field goal percentage, and opposing three-point shooting. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.